who will be speaking to us about the police and fire training facility. Mr. Lucas.
I'm speaking in regards to the East Wilmington community. We don't need no halfway houses, and because they already done put them in our neighborhood. They also we got the train tracks, the airport behind us, but now that we need an overpass or a highway cutting through our community, but that's been passed already too in Georgia, I believe. But now that we need a police shooting range facility that's also going to be for fire training in the middle of our neighborhood, and we weren't given no information or the chance to vote it in or vote it out before it came. We heard about it in the newspaper and on the news about the facility they was bringing to our community. We weren't given our chance to speak about how we felt about it. Now, from what I understand, they have brought the land already. We are a low-income area, and these ideas are now pushed into richer income areas. But they always fall back on us, and then we hear about it last minute. We are not against the Wilmington Police Department, but the same way we have gang violence, we have a lot of police violence in our community that ain't spoken about. We have a lot of guys mistreated, thrown down. Our 13, 14-year-old kids are being beat by grown men in uniform. I'm not against no shooting, but when somebody is sworn in to protect and serve shoot a person, it's an issue when it's repeatedly. And yes, all lives matter, but it seems like the only lives being affected is black lives. So when you hear Black Lives Matter, what we're saying is it's only our people being harmed. And let me say this, I'm not racist. I have white people in my family, and you don't see black officers shooting young white men, young white boys, or young white women. But for some reason, a lot of our young black guys across the world is being affected by white police officers being gunned down and shot by them. And ain't nothing being done about it. And not that we're afraid to die, but when you're black, it's almost like you're already dead. A lot of people tell me I should watch what I say, but I would be afraid to speak before nobody and no man. I wasn't raised to do that. My father raised me to stand up. And when we stand up, we just want to be treated equally. We don't want a police station shooting range in our community. We've been pushed to one side already. There's a lot of us, and we want to change. And we feel like Wilmington is changing, but we're not part of y'all change. We're being pushed out. And we just want our community back, and we do want to change and fix the gangs, and we do want to work with police officers that surround us, but a lot of police officers ain't right. They don't get fired, they don't get locked up, they get put somewhere else, or they get suspended with pay. And that's a slap in our face. And we just want our equal rights to the Constitution to be able to stand up, vote these things in our community. Because I'm pretty sure none of y'all have a shooting range or a fire truck training in your neighborhood. Wilmington Police Department recently built a new facility, not even 15 years ago. The Sheriff Department built one out on Blue Clay. The Fire Department just built $1 million facility, but they say we don't have money for jobs. But they got a lot of money for the things, and now unless you're anticipating on crime to rise, why are you building all these police facilities? You know, who's you practicing to shoot? Because the only enemies in Wilmington that are getting shot is the black population. And I say the black population because it's true. A lot of people ain't gonna like me for what I say, but I can't help that. But I just ask if y'all take in consideration and allow us to vote for if we want this in our community. We do have a petition that we started that's signed. We got 151 votes right now. And now I do look to turn that in, but we want to get more petitions on it. But if I ask if y'all just look deeply into your community and see if you would want that, I believe that ain't gonna solve the problem of crime, because the problem is we need better things in our community. Maybe a swimming pool or more libraries or something, but not a police training facility for shooting guns. Thank you.